Alright guys, what is going on? The Teen Engineer here, and today we're going to be continuing the Skywalk Tower series. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you guys uh, a part of the game that I really like to explain because I feel like it's not intuitive. And yeah, I believe it's in the Candy Tower, and it's like the Oreo. And I'm going to show you guys how I coded it because I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, let's see. Just turn it down. That's fine. So in the last video, uh, I showed you guys how the candies moved and how they rotated. So yeah, I'm gonna be showing you how these Oreos are turning or how they're breaking, because there's something interesting about them. Let's see. Wait for this one. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. You can jump over this. Cool. Okay. Alrighty. Oh boy, okay. I rushed it a bit. So, um, yeah, we'll just restart then. I got crushed by the lollipop. But shouldn't take too much time to get back up. Also, guys, I don't know if you noticed, but there's candy falling all the time from the ceiling, and that's just the particle emitter. I put an invisible part, and I put some particle emitters on it, and an image of a candy. Oh boy, what a fall. Okay, I might just skip this, and let's see how I'm gonna do this. Okay, cool. Oh man, I missed it. Okay, I can't rush this. I have to just... Okay. So yeah, in the last video I showed you guys how these things move and how they turn and the player turns with them. But these things are different. These other ones. Okay, cool. These lollipops are different. Okay, I almost fell again. Okay, go. Good. Okay, finally. So yeah, I want to show you guys something interesting about the Oreos. Uh, okay. Okay, I almost fell there. So let's see. Okay. Okay, first we have a spawn point here, but if we jump on them, we notice that they make a sound and that they break. Right? So they make a sound and they break, and I want to show you guys how I did that because it's actually pretty interesting. As if I jump on them and there's another player looking at me, he won't see that they broke. They didn't break for his screen, but for my screen they broke. And I did that because I don't want like one person for him to break everything for the others. So each person has to break their own Oreos, which I think makes more sense. And basically, this just means that I broke the Oreos on the client, so only for one player. If I broke the Oreos on the server, then it would break for everyone. But I don't know. It just didn't make sense to me that when one player would step on the Oreos, he would break it for everyone, and I thought that would be more fun if they all had that experience. Um, so yeah, I'll be showing you guys how to do that. And basically, when you think of things like this, you have to think that whether you have to think of whether you want to do things on the server or on the client. Now, in this situation, it would have been better to do it on the client, which is what I did. So yeah, let me show you guys the code. And I'm just gonna leave this, and let's see. This, no, not this. Okay, just exits Roblox. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how I did this. And also, uh, this is also like playing the noise as you break the Oreo. So yeah, let's have a look at that. Okay. Also, of course, this game will be in the description, and also my group will be in the description. And if you'd like to support me, I'll put a Kickstarter link in my bio because I'm trying to, these games take a lot of time, and yeah. So let's see. This, as you can see, Breaking Oreo, um, the first one, it doesn't have any script inside of it, except, let's see, what's this? Okay, so what's happening here is this is the script that it doesn't actually break the cookie. This script doesn't actually break the cookie. This script is just detecting if a part is touched. So if the part is touched here, if the Oreo is touched, we want to break it, right? Uh, and this, what are we doing to make it to the client is we're using remote events. And remote events are pretty advanced topic, and they're a form of communication between the server and the client. Now, this script is in the server because it's a script. It's inside of a part in the workspace, and you can't put local scripts in the workspace. And so we have a script, and we want to send it to the client. Okay, so we need to use a remote event for that. So let's see what I did. First of all, we're accessing the part, which we're checking to see if it got touched. We have the broken part. So let's see. The broken part is the part that's going to be destroyed. So you can see here, this part is going to be removed when the player steps on it. And we have the remote event. The remote event, I already made it in the replicated storage, and I named it destroy cookie one. So let's just scroll down as much, and replicated storage. We can see destroy cookie one, this one. And yeah, so I'm accessing it here. And now when the Oreo is touched, we're going to um, this is the function, so that this is always the same thing. Which part that got touched, we want to connect it, and we want to pass in what touched it, and so we can check if it's actually a player. So how do we check if it's actually a player that touched it? Because there are other things that can touch an object, such as other objects, but we want to check if it's a player. So we're going to make a local player, game.players get player from character, and then hit dot parent. Because in a character, let's have a look. I'm gonna insert a character here. Um, Character inserter. Okay, got that. Here, insert. All right, guys, this is my character. You can see the watermelon head. Okay, and let's say my legs touch it, right? This is usually the first thing that's gonna touch it. Then the part that's gonna be passed is called the leg. So left leg or right leg. So we can see the hit is going to be the right leg or the left leg. And the local player is going to get the player from the character of the hit dot parent. So the first thing we have to check is what's the hit dot parent. The hit dot parent, so the hit is the left leg, and the parent of that is going to be my character. And so in order to send a remote event from a server to a client, because you can actually send it from client to server, but in this case it's from server to client, we have to know what player touched it. And this is how we're getting that player. So the hit.parent is the character, and we can get the player from the character using this function, get player from character, and we're assigning it to player. But this is also checking if the player actually touched it, because we're checking then if player, and this is only true if an actual character player touched it. And so if it is, then we take the event and we fire it to the client, and which client we pass in the player. All right. So once you fire a remote event from server to client, there has to be the local script that's waiting for that event to be fired, or else nothing's gonna happen. So let's see what happened. Let's see which local script is waiting for that. So usually in the starter player scripts, Candy Tower, and Oreo. Hold one. Cool. Is this one? Let's see. Let's see frame. I don't think it's that one. This is for the Oreos. Uh, Let's see. How is it breaking it? I don't even know. Perhaps these ones? Nope. Maybe in the... I put it in the story capture scripts. No, I did not. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is... Let's see. So it's not in here. Perhaps... Here, I would doubt it's here. I'm trying to figure out where I put the local script that's waiting for it, because there should be one. There is one, but I forgot what I called it. Let's see. Rainbow lollipop spin. No. Oreo whole one. Breaking Oreo 1. Okay, breaking Oreo 1. So I can search. Okay. I'm going to search breaking Oreo 1. Okay. Let's search for Oreo in the workspace. It doesn't seem to be any script called Oreo. Maybe cookie. Wait, maybe. Let's see. Okay. What was the? I forgot what was the remote event named. So let's see. The remote event was called. Let's see. It was called Destroy Cookie 1. Okay. Destroy Cookie 1. Okay, I put it in replicated first. I did not expect that, but it's the same thing. You can put it in replicated storage or in player, whatever, in the starter player. But I put it in replicated storage, so let's have a look. Replicated storage. I mean, replicated first. Okay, so destroy cookie 1. This is the local script that's waiting for it. So we have to access the event, which event we're waiting for. So destroy cookie 1. We are getting the actual thing that we want to destroy. So the part that we want to destroy, and that is breaking Oreo 1. And this is the model, and we want the actual broken part that we want to remove. We wait for it, and it's called broken part, and it's inside that model. Now we're getting the breaking sound, the thing that like the crunch. Let's see if I can play that. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, cool. And okay, I also make a boolean called is breaking done, which we're gonna use later. Okay, cool. So event on client event. This is basically waiting for when the server is calling the client. So whenever we step on that, the server is firing to the client. So this is what's waiting for it. So once it's done firing, once it fired from the server, this is gonna get called, this function. And you can see that we don't actually have any parameters because the player is already passed to it. So yeah. So now we're checking if the sound is not already playing, because if it's already playing, then we don't want to play it again. I'm just gonna remove this. We don't want to play it again if it's already playing. And then we're checking if the breaking is not already done, because if the breaking is already done, it's gonna try to destroy a part that doesn't even exist, and you're gonna have errors. So we only want to run this once, so we have to put in this this boolean here. So if the breaking is not already done, then we want to take the part, we want to destroy it, and we want to play the breaking sound. And this sound is also only going to play for that player, because he's the one that stepped on it, he's the one that's going to hear it, nobody else is going to hear it but him. This is why we need a local script for that. And then we set the is breaking done to true, because we only want this to run once. So yeah, we only want this to run once, so we have to set that to true, or else it's just going to run. And it's just going to cause you errors because it's going to try destroying a part that's already been destroyed, and you just don't want that. So that's basically it for the cookies. That's how I did all of them. I used the local script for those, and yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you'd like to, subscribe to get my game more visits and stuff, and if you'd like to play it, it'll be in the description as always, as well as my game, as well as my group, and I have other games as well. You can go check them out, and I'm going to be making some more videos on those. So yeah, thank you guys. Bye.